Hey there, it's Matt. I just want to say, hey, first, thanks for taking a look at my Millionaires Maker review here. And what I'm going to do is let you know that this is a binary options software, and I'm going to raise some red flags for you, actually. And then at the end of this video, what I'm going to share with you is an actual opportunity that you can take a look at that if you're like me, and you simply want to make money online, use the internet to work from home, and you want to do it in an authentic manner, I'm going to give you an opportunity to take a look at something that will work much better than the Millionaires Maker, and you'll be able to click a link below this video and check that out. And the reason I say that, and I'm going to prove this to you, is there are some red flags to look at when you look at something like the Millionaires Maker. Because when you look at binary options, what the claims say, when you start looking at what they're telling you, they're talking about, being on the verge of becoming a millionaire and using an app to help you do that, using software where you don't really have to have much of a human element to do it. That's where you start getting into trouble. And in fact, if you look at their earnings disclaimer right here, you'll see that that while they say every effort has been made to accurately represent the product, that the examples cannot be taken as a promise or a guarantee of earnings. Earning potential is entirely dependent on the person using the product, their ideas, techniques, and the effort put forth. So that plays right into something you got to know when it comes to binary options. Now, binary options by themselves are not a bad thing. It's just that you really need to have 5 things in place that software like the Millionaires Maker makes it seem like you don't need to have. Number one, you got to have a great mentor. You got to learn this from somebody who knows what they're doing. And with that, develop your own unique trading strategy. Now, ask yourself, if you are using an app like this where they're talking about automated profits and things like that, how unique really is that, right? And then beyond that, you got to start really learning. You do have to know some things. You have to know a lot of things. And you have to have money that you can basically test. And if you lose that money, not be taking money off or food off your family's table, so to speak. So you got to have that mentor. You got to have a unique trading strategy. You got to know trading indicators, and you got to understand how the world out there affects the marketplace and how that will affect your trading. For example, when there's a tornado, an earthquake, natural disaster, even terrorism, all these things affect how the markets are traded, and just having an automatic app is not going to help you with that. And that plays into number 5, which again is the human element. You do have to know things. You do have to learn. So I think, if somebody's telling me, and I want you to ask yourself this, if somebody's telling you that you don't have to really know much, you just use something that's automated, kind of push button, that you'll become a millionaire, how authentic does that sound? To me, it sounds pretty dumb, and it actually sounds to me very just irresponsible to tell people that that's what they can do. Now, again, it's not just looking at their website that's telling us this. Come take a look at the U.S. Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and what they've got here for us is they actually issued an investor alert where it says, we're issuing this investor alert to warn about fraudulent schemes involving binary options and their trading platforms. These schemes allegedly include refusing to credit customer accounts, denying fund reimbursement, identity theft, and manipulation of software to generate losing trends. Now, all that stuff's bad, but imagine just looking at identity theft, meaning somebody behind the scenes is taking your personal information, opening up credit accounts in your name, and thoroughly just ruining your life when that happens. So you want to be very, very careful when you look at these particular types of programs, because they can get you in trouble in a number of ways. Identity theft. They can get you in trouble by having you put money into a trading account that you can't get the money out of back into your bank account, losing trades, all kinds of things. So, if you'd like to stay away from this kind of stuff and move into something that's more authentic, I invite you to take a look at the link below this video. Click that link, because when you do, it'll take you over to another page where a few of my business partners will explain to you exactly what we do in a real online business that will allow you to learn. We're not telling you you're going to push a button. We're going to teach you what it takes. We're going to teach you the marketing method so that you can become a person who, simply following a system but learning real techniques, will be able to earn money online and use the internet to do that. So take a look at that. If that really looks interesting to you and you can see that you can have success with it, I would love to have the opportunity to then follow up with you and help you in accomplishing your financial dreams, working from home, making money online. And again, I just want to end by saying thanks for taking a look at my Millionaires Maker review. I hope it saved you a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of frustration in working with these types of programs.